Hi everyone, my name's Chris. I'm Head of Insights and Growth at WEX, focusing on global travel. First IATA BSP was launched in Japan in 1971. There's pretty much one for every country. In some cases, there's one that will cover multiple countries. And these rails really haven't changed much during that time. So throughout the 90s, when many of today's large online travel agencies launched, it remained pretty much the same as it is today. But of course, there are better ways of using these rails that were established then and have stayed with us since. There are really a couple of ways to use them. One of them, of course, is the pass-through model. In an airline payment scenario, what that means is sending through the customer's card straight through to the airline, hence the name pass-through model, and also called an agency model, straight through to the airlines. This has a number of drawbacks. Chief among them is fraud on the end consumer's card is far more common than with alternatives. What we prefer to support is the merchant model. What the merchant model looks like is the consumer's card is actually accepted or rather charged by the travel intermediary. So they become the merchant of record for that payment and take full payment from the customer. What then happens is they make a separate payment to the airline using either BSP cash, BSP card, or another method. So with WEX virtual cards, you end up with a fraud-free payment method going through. It is also guaranteed in both directions, meaning that the agency can be guaranteed that the service from the airline is actually provided as it was paid for. If it is not, there can be a refund. If the refund is not available, for example, if the airline shuts down completely, then there can be a chargeback. Equally, the airline can be 100% certain that they actually get paid, which is not always the case with other methods. That's invariably includes some level of credit towards the travel intermediary. And finally, and perhaps most important, is that this is the best way to cater to what the end customer actually wants. Because end customers, particularly here in the UK and Europe, want to be able to pay with their preferred payment method. Many of these methods cannot be passed through to the airline, therefore they cannot be used in an agency model. This really means that the retail model using merchant of record, using the travel intermediary as the merchant of record, facilitates growth, facilitates customer experience, gets rid of fraud, and delivers risk-free payments and risk-free services for the organizations and the end traveler concerned.